Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you just tired of having your settlements and everything not lined up the way you want? All the stuff you're placing down is just kind of clipping in, not clipping, but just floating in the air, not really going flush and everything the way you want it to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a perfect little thing you can do. It's called the rug glitch. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the steps and everything you need to take to actually use that and implement it in your builds. Alright, so this glitch is pretty easy, not really that hard to take advantage of. All we need is a couple little things, and as pretty much you can guess, all we're going to need, boys, is to go to floor coverings, and there you go. We have our first little rug here, the mat. I like to use this one, so we'll go ahead and craft one of these, but also you want to make sure you have two of them, because you need two of them to do this glitch effectively. So we'll craft our second one right there. So there you go. You need these two little rugs, and I swear you can pretty much do anything you want with them at this point. So this one we'll call our selector rug. This is going to be the one we're gonna hold on to whenever we're moving stuff around. So we'll go ahead and place this where we can use it. So we're gonna have it where it's kind of like hanging off of here. You don't have to exactly do this. You can put it back a little bit. You can bring it forward. It's just a little hard to do this with. There you go. You can bring it forward just as long as it's hanging on. Some part of it's hanging off of something. And what we want to do is grab our second rug like this. We're going to go ahead and place it on top of the other rug, but the way we're going to do this is where it's just kind of like the ends are kind of over each other like that. And there you go. So what that allows us to do is actually manipulate the top rug with holding onto the selector rug. So as you can see, we're able to manipulate that top rug just by holding onto this one. And what this allows us to do is, the way the game works is that the rug that we're holding onto, the one that's highlighted currently, is what the game is checking for, making sure that that's not clipping into anything. So as long as this isn't clipping into anything, we can place this wherever we want. For instance, and we bring the rugs up against here, you see you can bring it all the way over here. Once you go this far, it says no, that's no good. But if we do this, you see the game says, hey, that's okay. And as you can tell, we have the rug clipping into the wall. You probably see where this is going. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump back up here. We're going to place this back right here. And one of the main reasons I like using this glitch is, as you can tell with the junk fences, if you've tried using these, you know they don't exactly sit flush with each other, and they don't have snapping points, so it's kind of hard to get them to look right. So the best way I do this is I grab whatever fence I want to use. I don't have any rubber right now, so I'm not using that one, but we can use this junk fence right here. They pretty much all work. The corner pieces are a little more challenging to work with, but you can get them to work as well. But I'll go ahead and demonstrate with this one. So you see how with this fence it can kind of go into the ground and whatnot. Well, we don't want that. See, what we're going to want to do is, because if you place it like this, you're going to like, okay, time to move the fence around, and then you'll have this problem. It's not moving. Well, you're not actually attached to the fence. So the way you do that is you grab your fence and you just kind of look up in the air. And once you see the fence hovering on top of the rug like that, you see it'll just kind of like do this. You'll put it on top of the rug, and once you do that, it's attached. How do you know? Because once you grab your selector rug like this, you can move everything around. So just like that. It looks a little funny seeing a giant wall flying around like it's nothing, but essentially what does this mean? We can put this fence wherever we want to now. So if we want to put it inside of a bush, we can do that. As you can see, the little rug down there is blue. It means we can place this wherever we want. We're going to do that. As you can see, the fence is now there. But I want to be a little more logical about this, so we'll put it somewhere where I'll actually end up using it. So I want it to be kind of up against this wall right there and going into this bush. So we'll go ahead and place it just about there. Now, we've got our fence in place. It looks good. Let me go around back. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. What do you think, boys? So we'll go back around the front here. So I know you don't want to keep the rugs there, because then, you know, that looks a little ugly. You don't want to have a bunch of rugs underneath everything you've placed. So the way you do this is you don't scrap this rug. You don't do anything with this rug. Select a rug, leave it there for now. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to store or scrap the rug that you placed the fence on top of. So we'll store that. As you can see, the fence stays where it's at, and we can take this selector rug and we can move it away safely. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set up for something else, because that's just how you move like fences, and that can work with like furniture, decorations, and everything. Whatever you want to move in a place and everything. There's a rad roach in there, but what about walls and like the building blocks that we use to build houses and everything? those are a little bit different. They don't exactly have the same kind of like methodology that the junk walls and furniture and everything work off of. So essentially, like if we have some, let's go with wood. Let's go to the walls over here. We'll use let me look for it. There we go. So we'll use this shack wall right here, one of my favorite pieces to use. And well, you see, if we go ahead and do this, and we go ahead and place this on top of here, you're like, okay, that's good. It sits on top of there. It means you should be able to move it around. Well, if I could click on the rug here, there we go. As you can see, it does not actually work that way. That's because those kind of follow a different rule in the game. But that's okay. We can still do the rug glitch with them. That's a little bit different, but it's not that hard. What you do is just bring this up kind of close, just so the game registers that these are close together. You'll actually hold A if you're on Xbox or hold X if you're on PlayStation on the selector rug. So we'll hold that button right now, and everything will highlight. Once you've done that, you know you've done it the right way. Make sure you're not too close to anything you're actually building with, because that's what this premise works on, is that that little bit of space that we left between the wall and the rug. And if we hold A, it selects all. So anything within a close enough proximity will actually get highlighted, and you'll be able to move it around. So it kind of follows the same premise. So if I were to like accidentally come over here and let's say hold A on this wall, it will pick up all of this right here. As you can see, I've got furniture coming out of the house and everything. So we don't want to do that. So again, you kind of want to go out of the way where there's nothing at, and then do it over here. And what's the point of this? Well, if you live in Sanctuary, you definitely want to fix up these houses, and they got holes in the wall and all kinds of stuff, so we don't like all that. So I don't like this bookshelf. It's really ugly, so let's go ahead and cover that up. As you can see, we're good. We can go ahead and place this in here. But like I said, just as long as that selector rug, again, that's the only thing that's the game is scanning, is the selector rug. So if that's blue, we're good. But if we get too close, you can see it starts to bug out. It says, hey, the rug's no longer in a good position. So what we got to do is just go ahead and put it right there, and there you go. And you don't have to worry about moving the rug that's on top this time, because again, these aren't connected. Just go ahead and do that. And so now that wall is there, and even if we grab it and let go of it, it'll snap right back without any problems. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do the rug glitch, and it's pretty easy to do. That'll pretty much wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.